the truth.
Hello everybody, my name is MrStormCrow and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Hopefully you're alright with this new camera setup alongside with gameplay. I think it's really great, but let me know down in the comments whether or not to keep the format. So, I have some new information in regards to Final Fantasy 16. Yes, we're on to the 16th one. I know, we've had a lot of episodics in this series, but now we're getting the 16th one, which is a different setting. Instead of the whole futuristic sort of dystopian sort of reality sort of setting that we usually have, it looks like we're going back to the early era of Final Fantasy games where it was more based on a medieval sort of look and yeah, sort of like a country sort of way, if that makes sense. So I'm actually kind of excited. It looks like through the gameplay trailer you have apparently like a bunch of knights. They're sort of debating about stuff, and then at the last second you see some demon coming out. So that's really cool, and apparently the release supposedly is around 2021. I think it's probably going to be coming out a little bit later because, again, they're still working on Final Fantasy VII Part 2, and that's going to take a lot of effort, let's just say, considering that Final Fantasy VII Part 1, I think, took a couple of years. So I'd be very surprised if even Final Fantasy 16 is released in 2021. So yeah, it won't be released alongside with a lot of the newer games, along with the launch of the consoles, but it's glad to know that, you know, they're still working on a game, you know, and we're not just ending up on Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I think that's great, and I hope that with this series it seems like maybe we'll be going to some classic fights, maybe we'll have some real-time fighting, and then also we have an option for turn-based. That'd be kind of cool, but again, we don't really know as there's not that many information coming out. But we do know for certain that this game probably will be coming out on 2021 probably. But again, I would probably assume that there will be a little bit of delays because, again, they're working on a lot of other projects, and those projects, they're not short. They're probably going to take a while, but again, that's what they're saying right now is the expected date would be coming out in 2021. We'll have to wait and see if that's really the right date, but again, that is what expected. So yeah, that's really great. I just want to sort of talk about this. We got some new heroes. It's not like we're going with some, you know, old characters, but it's really interesting to see that they're really trying to do a new sort of thing with Final Fantasy instead of just using the typical characters that we see. Like I know for a while we used Lightning for Final Fantasy 13 and then for 3 more games, so it's really interesting how we have a new set of characters, a new set of personalities, and a new setting too. So I hope that they really continue on with this. And yeah, that's sort of what the news for the new Final Fantasy 16 game. If you haven't, feel free to like or maybe subscribe as to support the gaming news channel. And yeah, we'll see you guys later. And yeah, hopefully you guys like the new format, as typically I do just usually gameplay. But yeah, that'll be it. Thanks for checking this video out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.